Imagine a world where three men vanish without a trace from a remote island lighthouse, leaving behind a perfectly set table, untouched food, and an unsettling silence. No bodies, no struggle, just an enduring mystery that has baffled investigators for over a century. What happened to the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers in December 1900? December 1900. The Flannan Isles, a place the locals called the Seven Hunters. It was a beacon of safety in the North Atlantic until the light went out. When a relief vessel finally docked, they found the island silent. No welcoming flag, no lighthouse keepers on the pier. Inside, the table was set for a meal that was never finished. An unmade bed, a clock that had stopped. But the most chilling detail? Two sets of oilskins were gone, but the third set, belonging to the most experienced keeper, remained on its hook. Why would a veteran sailor step out into a lethal storm without his coat? Welcome to the Mystery Lab. Today we're analyzing the disappearance of Thomas Marshall, James Ducat, and Donald MacArthur. The official search found the lighthouse in perfect order, except for one thing: the logbook. The final entries written by Marshall describe a tempest so violent it made the veteran keepers weep and pray. But here is the technical puzzle. Meteorological records show that there were no storms in the area during the times mentioned in the log. The weather was calm. Was the storm outside, or was it in their minds? And then there's the West Landing Gate, locked tight from the inside. If they were swept away by the sea, how did they lock the door behind them? Let's look at the rogue wave theory. The Flannan Isles are notorious for gottasacker, vast waves that can appear out of nowhere. Evidence at the West Landing showed a supply box 110 feet above sea level had been smashed to pieces. Iron railings were twisted like wire. The lab theory? Perhaps two men were working near the edge when a rogue wave hit. The third man, MacArthur, heard the shouts, ran out without his oilskins to help his friends, and was taken by a second, larger wave. It's logical, it's scientific, but it doesn't explain the calm weather log entries. Of course, where science leaves gaps, folklore fills them. Local legends spoke of the phantom of the seven hunters, spirits that guarded the islands. Others whispered of a mutiny of madness. Did isolation drive one of the men to murder the others before throwing himself into the Atlantic? Then there are the fringe theories. In 2026, we still see abduction theories, the idea that the lighthouse acted as a focal point for something not of this earth. No bodies were ever found. Not a single piece of clothing washed ashore. The Flannan Isles mystery fascinates us because it reminds us of our own fragility. We build massive stone towers to conquer the sea, yet three grown men can vanish as if they never existed. The official report says they were swept away. The folklore says they were taken, but what do you think? Was it a rogue wave, a mental breakdown, or the mask signal we discussed in our last case? Drop your theories in the comments. I'll be responding to the most creative ones. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep the lab running. Case closed. For now.